I'm Betty, and today I'm making a tote bag for my aunt. So the first thing I did was get some of this pink fabric here, and it's just a really light, soft pink. So here's an old tote bag. Look like the main part right here. That's what I wanted to see. So I laid it on there. Cut, gave myself a little bit of extra. Came up with this piece here is what I ended up using. Added these sides because I think it's funky and cute. So this is going to be the sides of my tote bag, and I just went like this. Okay, here's the side of my tote bag. It's about that big. So I took that big, and I made these little paper cutouts. This is a Scotty dog. So I just drew it on a piece of paper. And then that's the inside, the little coat the Scotty dog's wearing. So then I just put it on a piece of fabric, drew around it, and then cut that out. So that's them. A daddy and a mommy, and then I made little baby ones with a little bit of a smaller cutout. So these are the colors I came up with. The daddy is black, and he's the dark green, and the mom's got red, and those are the little puppy Scotty dogs, and my aunt likes things that are fun and lots of colors, so that's why I chose these colors. So this is one of the little Scotty dogs, and I just place them randomly wherever I want, and then I'll put 2 pins in them just to hold them in place. And I'm not doing a zigzag stitch, I'm just doing a simple straight stitch just to tack them down on there. So that's where I want that one. Put those 2 there. I'll probably put that one there and this one here. So it's just random wherever you like the look of them to go. So this is what the tote bag looks like so far. And I decided I want to have a red and white plaid go along the top of the tote bag. So I cut these 3-inch strips. I'm going to sew that on there. I have another one for the bottom. So that's going to go along there. Now we need a piece of fabric for the inside of the tote bag, and it needs to be, you know, the same size as the front of the tote bag. Okay, so I had to stop what I was doing and clean up my quilt room before I started. But anyway, I've got my little tote bag all pinned on my machine and ready to be quilted. I'm not sure if you can see the quilting, and it's pretty loud, but I'm going to try and start and stop it while I'm filming. Ready, go! And presto changeo, just like that, I'm clear at the other end of the quilt. And now I'm going to try quilting with one hand while videoing again so you can see the ending. Here we go, that's the end. Yay. Now I can unpin the little tote bag. Okay. Okay, for those of you who don't have a long arm quilt machine, I know what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, okay, I don't have a quilt machine, so I can't quilt my tote bag. You actually can quilt your tote bag. Just drop the feed dogs on your regular sewing machine, and then keep your foot at a pretty even pace and push down on your tote bag with two hands and guide it along, and just do a nice easy pattern on there, or even just a stitch in the ditch. Puppy, get out of there. Get out of there, I'm trying to film it. Okay, here's my little tote bag after I've trimmed off all the excess. Now I'm gonna sew it together. First thing you want to do is sew this edge to this. So you're just gonna go like that. And you're just gonna sew that little bit of 5 inches right there. So now next you're gonna fold it again over. You're not folding it, you're just putting it together. And so now we're gonna do this longer seam and backstitch in both sections. Last but not least, one side left. Line it up. So now I'm just folding down the top rim like 1/4 of an inch and putting a little zigzag stitch along there just so that it's not a raw edge anymore. Okay, there's the finished tote, except I'm just going to add some handles. So I'm just throwing some handles on. I actually cut these handles out of another tote bag that I didn't like. So that's the finished tote. I think it's pretty cute.